All right, guys, once again, it's time to watch us rank on page one of Google for yet a new client and a new term. Today's client is a company called PriceItHere.com. They are a nationwide buyer's guide. What makes this one interesting is this company needs to rank literally for thousands of unrelated terms, from everything from payroll to office copiers to office coffee service to HR benefits and so forth. So today, this client, they want to rank for people that are searching for the cost of ADP payroll. And typically, these will be people comparing costs like paychecks and so forth. And the idea is that if they can rank for this, that they will be able to connect people looking online to outsource to a payroll service, and then they can then connect the buyer and the seller. So this is a critical keyword for them to rank for. As always, I want to jump into the world clock, folks. Let's just click on this here live. You'll see here we are in Norfolk, Virginia, and it is now 11:33 in the morning. So this is, in fact, a live video. Here's the article. Here's the page that we've created. We'll talk about this in a minute, but it's ADP payroll costs that they want to rank for. I'm going to go ahead and publish it. You'll notice right here, this page has not been published. So now the first thing we're going to do is publish it, and we'll talk a little bit more. I want to try to make this go as quickly as I can so we don't spend a whole lot of time. We just want you to see that basic everyday SEO techniques and strategies work, and they're very effectively. Let's view the page here. So it looks like everything, we'll come back to that. Before we review this page, we're going to go over here to an overview. This is Google Search Console. I am typing it in here. I am, again, just telling Google to index this page. You'll notice the URL is not on Google. Here it is, PriceItHere.com, ADP Payroll Cost, request indexing. Give me a second. We're probably going to update that URL at the end here. We apparently selected a category that we didn't need to. But in any event, so this usually takes, I don't know, about 30 seconds, maybe 40 seconds for Google to index this stuff. And once it's been indexed, it probably still takes another couple minutes before they actually do it, once they tell you it's been indexed, should I say. But once we let this process finish, then we'll go through and kind of dig into the page real quick and show you the very basic fundamentals of what we did, at which point we will then go back and see if we are ranking on Google. So we're going to start here. The first thing is the URL. Generally speaking, what this should have been, I see we screwed up, but hopefully we still rank. It should have been /ADP payroll. Somehow it appears I selected a category over here, and it is now driving the URL name to be considerably longer than what I wanted. So again, this is something that I will update here shortly. Here it is. So we've got, you'll notice all the images. Click on that. They have ADP Payroll Cost Guide. They've got alternative text, and they've got image, title, attributes. As we scroll down, this right here is it's called a header one, an H1 tag. Every page should have one H1 tag, and they should be extremely close, if not identical, to the keywords that you're trying to rank for. And you also want to make sure that these titles are something that grab people's interest, that will get them to click on them, as well as to read them. So as we scroll through here, I am big on the idea of not just using 200-300 words of content. That's lazy. It will not work in most cases unless you've got a wildly authoritative website, or you've got a lot of links to your site, or it's a very non-competitive search term. You are not going to be able to be lazy and write a 200-word article and expect to rank on Google. So here you'll see we've done roughly, I don't know, probably between 1,200 and 1,500 words of content. And again, these are H2 tags, so pros and cons of ADP payroll service, list of services offered by ADP, how much does ADP payroll cost for 50 employees? We're trying to address multiple variations of how people might search for this. The term is actually called user intent, meaning don't just solve one problem. If a guy's looking for ADP payroll costs, what else might the intent be of that user? Maybe they want to know what kind of services are offered, how much they cost, what are the pros and cons, why would I or would I not use ADP, what are my alternatives. So try to really think about the user's full intent and address those on the same page. So this right here, I use a plugin called All-in-One SEO, which allows me to just write in a title tag. This is critical. I can't even tell you how important this one title tag is here. So what this would be is when, let's just say cars. Let's say I search for cars. That title tag essentially shows right here, right? This is the it's the clickable element that brings people to your page. And then the description is this right here, the lower stuff. It's, no, let's go back to the page, sorry. That's right here is the description. And it's usually just a little snippet that I pull from the content that I've created. But if you don't get this title tag right, you're a fish out of water. You're not going to make it. 100% I can tell you, you have to have the keywords in your title tag if you hope to rank for them. Again, I just plugged in cars, but you'll notice cars, cars, car, cars. So Google knows what the intent is, but I can tell you right now, if I type in blue cars, you'll see the word blue is going to show up in most title tags. I'm just trying to express the importance. Used blue cars for sale. Used blue cars for sale. This is CarMax. Blue cars, Amazon. 10 blue cars to cure blah, blah, blah. 10 navy blue cars. So you see, Google takes a lot of stock in the keywords that the user is looking for and what the title tags are that are being used by the person who created a web page. So you can't ignore it. All right, let's get right back over here. I'm going to see if this page, in fact, has, we're going to search for it again. It'll tell us if it's been indexed or not. So unfortunately, this is where it gets ugly. Right now, this page has not yet been indexed. So even though I've submitted it, I'm still at the mercy waiting for Google to do it. And what will happen is they'll tell me once this page, in fact, let's just go ahead and Google it. We'll just say ADP Payroll Cost in 2020. What we're looking for is priceithere.com. So up here is compareit.com. You've got Fundera, you got ADP. I take it back. So they did index it. So here we are on the very first page of Google. You'll notice it's that, let's click on it and you'll see. So this is a page that we created live. Usually, I'm not sure why that happened. Google usually lets you know when it was indexed, but this is the page we just created. So we rank literally, let's go back, number 1, 2, 3, number 4 for ADP payroll cost. So now anytime somebody's looking for the cost of payroll or to see how much ADP costs, this company, my client, will rank at the very top. Now, this is a highly competitive keyword. Most people know that ADP is a national brand. This is not the kind of thing that you're just going to rank for if you don't know what you're doing. So again, what's the takeaway? Focus on your title tag. Focus on good quality content, not junk. Write good stuff. Think about the user intent. Make sure you've got an H1 tag. And by all means, I highly recommend that you keep that URL short. We kind of messed up there. I honestly think had I not done that, we probably would have ranked as high as, I don't know, maybe the number 3 or number 2 position. I think we hurt ourselves a little there. But there you have it again, folks. We've ranked on the first page of Google. Keep following us. We do this over and over and over again. We want to show you that SEO still works. You just got to push and push and push. Anyway, follow us. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be back with another episode of Watch Me Rank on page 1 of Google very soon.